You guys, I don't know why I wore a white shirt, but forgive me. Forgive me. I should have worn something a little bit not so blinding. But guess what we have today? The Nikita palette. Oh my God, you guys. You guys, we have the Nikita palette. I have the brush set here because I want to tell you guys if it's a yay or nay, okay? So right now, that's what I'm wearing on my eyes. I really tried to do a demo of this palette for you, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like the way that the colors were coming together. You know, I felt like they were kind of sheer, so I was kind of like meh, okay? So I didn't do the demo and I was just getting kind of bored with it midway through. So I'm gonna show you this stuff and I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion. Okay, my honest opinion. And I know some people are gonna be like, girl, that's not what everybody else say. I'm gonna tell you what I say. I spent my money on this and I'm gonna tell you how I feel on it. Okay. Now this is the palette. I love Nikita's. I don't know. I'm not really a big Nikita fan, but I love her aesthetic. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. I love her aesthetic. And I guess maybe because I'm a Leo, she's a Leo too. So this is the palette, okay? Right now, I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing on my eyes so you can know what colors that look so muddy like that. I have Seduction, I have Mama Dragon, and I have Metamorphosis, this middle color. You know I had to use that middle color, honey. I couldn't wait to get in there, okay? And let me show you how it swatches. So that's what's on my lid right now. This is the way it swatches. It swatches just like it goes on the eye. Very sheer. In my opinion, that's a sheer swatch, okay? And it goes on the eye the same way. Very sheer. I will say that the mattes in this palette, they don't perform horribly, but this is the green color, right? This is the green color. Just trying to build this up for you. There's a lot of fallout, but look at that, you guys. And trust me, on this hand, I have some foundation and stuff that I use to put on my face. So it's not just going on oily skin, okay? Let me try another color. Let's try, just to show you guys that I'm not lying or playing around. Let's try this color. Shimmers, you know, they always gonna kind of perform well for the most part. Look at this. Like, third dip, you guys. Third dip. Fourth dip. Now we're starting to see some real pigmentation and barely. That's what happened on my eyes, okay? This palette is very meh, okay? Let's try to swatch some of the colors. So I just swatched that middle beautiful color for you. I think it's smart that these makeup companies are starting to do this, where they have those swirl colors to make us like, ooh, I gotta want that palette. Because really, we're kind of tired of the regular palettes, you know? Like how many, you know, emerald greens we gonna have? How many browns we gonna have? How many, like, we're over it, you know what I mean? So I think it's good that people are starting to put more different textures and colors and stuff like that in palettes. But this one I feel fell kind of short. This color right here is called Katana. Okay, let's swatch it. You see, it's just mad to me. Let's do Papi Chulo. When the shimmers are mad, you already know. Papi Chulo swatch good. Nice. Okay. Let's try to use that this black. It's called Nasty. And I'm jumping right into this because I'm trying to prove my point. Okay. Let's jump right into Nasty. Sorry for moving the camera. Let's jump into this. Nasty is okay. Okay. It's okay. Nasty is okay. That's the matte black. But overall, let's try this glitter color and then I'm done. This is the glitter color. I call it get a little glitter. The glitter color is okay. It's okay. Okay, that glitter is fire, honey. We needed a glitter palette then. Because in my opinion, my humble opinion, my I don't know nothing, I'm not a beauty guru opinion, this palette is lackluster. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is the red. The red did okay, but there's a lot of fallout with this red. Let me show you. Let me show you the amount of fallout. You guys, look at this palette. Look at the fallout on this palette. It's bad, in my opinion. Like, I get fallout in all different palettes, but this is bad to me. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this to you. If you're a Nikita Dragon fan, buy the palette. Buy the palette. But if you're really looking for a good palette, I like this palette because it's very diverse. You got your nudes, you got your red, your pink, your purple, you know, your shimmers, your glitter. That's the reason I bought this palette instead of the Huda Beauty nude palette. I bought this palette because it has a lot of different colors in it that I would like. But this palette falls short. The colors are too sheer. You have to do too much to build them up. And that is a problem that I have. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. When I look for makeup, I look for makeup as a consumer, as an everyday consumer, because that is who's buying this makeup. That is who's making these companies millions and billions of dollars. And that's who I think they need to cater to. A pro can use this palette and make it work because they're going to put on this base that's good for that and blah, 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 blah. Most of us don't do that, okay? We're trying to put makeup on, and I'm going to say this every single time that I do a makeup palette review, whether you like it or not, okay? We regular, everyday working baby girls, okay, or baby boys, we really, really want a palette that we can use without having to put on this primer first and that concealer next and build this up and powder. We really want a palette that we can just put the color on, not necessarily on bare skin. We always need a little bit of a primer, even if it is your concealer. We want to be able to, or even if you put your foundation all over your face, and then do your eye look or whatever the case may be. But I should not have to be using a completely white blank concealer or eyeshadow primer to put your makeup on. I just should not have to do that. That is for the pros. That's for theatrics. For me, I feel like as an everyday woman, we should be able to go in the store, pick up a palette and use it. And the color payoff is nice. It's not washed out or muddy like this. Like, it's just horrible. Okay, what I do like from this collection is the brushes. I absolutely love these brushes. I think they gave us a really good selection of brushes to do different types of looks that we want. I actually use just about all these brushes today, except for this one. I only use this one to kind of brush out my brows a little bit, but I didn't use this part of it. But let me tell you something. These are really good brushes. I really, really like these brushes. If you're going to buy anything, go ahead and buy the brushes if you need some. If you don't need some, pass. But these are really good brushes. I love how they gave you this little skinny detail brush. These little skinny brushes, we need them in our collection. And a lot of companies, when they do these type of brush collections, they don't give us these little tiny detail brushes. Okay, we end up having to buy them. These three are kind of always standard, and this right here. But these are brushes that we always have to buy separate. And I think that this is a really good addition to their collection. I really, really like this. The brushes are amazing. Good quality brushes. The brushes worked well. They picked up the stuff really well. But this palette, you guys, is super shady. Like, I don't know. Let me try this color. Like, I don't know, you guys. It was super sheer. Everything was so sheer. This is Prima Donna. Everything had a lot of dust. I don't know, you guys. I not impressed. But I'm still gonna use it because I bought it. I'm definitely not gonna take it back. So I'll still use it, you know, on those days when I'm just, you know, I'll play with it or whatever the case may be. It wasn't that expensive. The palette was not that expensive. Let me see how much it cost because I honestly don't remember. I just remember paying like $50 something. Hold on. Let me see. Sorry, I had to do that text. Okay, so Morphe, Nikita. Okay, boom. All right, so the Nikita palette is $30 at Ulta, and that's where I purchased it. And the makeup brushes are $20. So I did purchase both of them from, I purchased both of them from the Ulta website. I got them within like 3 days. I was like, yes. But you guys, there's too much fallout. There's just, it's too dusty, chalky. The only thing I really liked about this palette was that glitter. When I swatched that was nice. Because that's the way you apply that to your eyelids. So I really like that, okay? But anyway, you guys, I really want these makeup companies to remember that you're not just selling to pros. You're selling to everyday women that need to be able to put on their makeup and it be pigmented when we put it on. We shouldn't have to add up and divide and all this to get our eyeshadows to work. So for me, it's a no, dog. But get these brushes. Get these brushes. There's 7 of them, and it's a good quality. It's a good buy. If you need brushes, go ahead and grab these brushes, all right? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video, for watching my review. Leave in the description box if you got this palette and you like the palette, if you feel like you got good pigmentation. Maybe I got a dud. You never know. But let me know how you feel in the comment section. Drag me if you want, honey, okay? Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Bye-bye.